And we'll go out to the field at Mile High. David Gregory with the view of the speech as a witness. David?
Well, Keith, being with these supporters here and these Democrats, and Tom Brokaw talked about the hunger for change of these Democrats. They want the White House back. I think they got what they wanted. I think they are suitably thrilled by what they've heard, and they're motivated at a time when they need motivation, because that's a big part of this. Enthusiasm, motivation, new voters, new energy to get out to vote, to get other people out to vote, to raise money. All of that is there among Democrats who are tired of losing to Republicans. It's a big part of it. It's what Republicans had back in 2000 and 2004. I think effective campaigns are reduced to clear choices. This is a change election. What Barack Obama did in the early part of that speech is outline what Americans don't like about the way the country's going. War, joblessness, health care, all of these things that make for a feeling among Americans that the country's just off on the wrong track. So the choice is, do you trust John McCain or Barack Obama to bring you change? That's the threshold question. I covered the 2004 campaign. I think it was different. I think the threshold question was, who's tough enough to fight and win the war on terror? And George Bush won that argument against John Kerry in the voters' minds. So now it's, who do you trust to bring real change? And that's what Barack Obama did tonight, is he issued a blueprint to run on for the next couple of months, the final stretch of this campaign, to say, if you don't like where you are, this is where you're going. I'm about the future. John McCain is about the past. I'm about these specific ideas. I represent change. I'm an African American. I'm making history here. Trust me to make change, or do you want to trust a guy who is aligned with George Bush in these ways? Even if he has a history of independence, he's aligned in these ways. So this is the blueprint of a campaign that he wants to run on. And what they're banking on in the Obama campaign is that essentialized choice about future versus past, Obama versus McCain, and that trust question. It's a threshold question. John McCain wants to make the threshold question, is Barack Obama capable of leading? Do you trust him? Does he have enough experience to lead in dangerous times? Barack Obama's threshold question is, do you think John McCain gets it enough to lead America into the future? So it's an essential choice. It's what Barack Obama needed to do now as he comes out of this convention, answer some questions about himself, make voters comfortable with him, and make the contrast clear. Now we head into the debates. Now we head into the battleground states, and the race is on. If there is a note of post-partisanship that I think we should note here, and that is that Brooks and Dunn, the song that was played only in America after Barack Obama finished speaking, was what George W. Bush would play after all of his rallies back in 2004. So maybe that's an Obama campaign nod to the idea that Democrats and Republicans can get along.